Okay, we should be back. Let me just quickly double check. Twitch. We in fact appear to be back in business. Right. Suck your mom, you can suck on your mom. Suck your mom, suck your mom, suck your mom. Suck your mom, you can suck on your mom. Suck, suck, suck. Oh no, no. Suck your mom, you can suck on your mom. Holy shit, you just sucked on your mom, suck your mom, suck your mom. So I was just waiting to see if you're still here. You're neglecting me or you don't trust me. Okay, so so it can both be guilt tripping, but it also can be like female manipulation, I guess. So if you're doing this often, like, oh, you're not paying attention to me because you want to spend more time with your girlfriend, or you're clingy, for example, then yeah, that would be guilt tripping. And the simple answer would be look inward as to why you're doing these things. It's like, why do you feel like you want to say that X person is neglecting you? And when you can kind of answer that question within yourself, you might not. You basically, you might be able to think ahead before you even say it. Like, you'd be mindful of yourself before even getting to the point where you're gonna say to someone, "Oh, you're not paying enough attention to me." But if it's like, if you've said it, I don't know, once because it genuinely happens, bit of a different story in that situation, where it's less that you're guilt tripping and more you're saying what the problem is, and she's using the whole quote unquote, "Oh, you're trying to guilt trip me," as an excuse. Social interactions have a lot of nuance to them, so it truly depends on the instance and context. Hey, do you want to land, bro? When you say that, you might have to, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific, since that there is a delay. I think this is like the third or fourth time that I'm seeing this guy. Okay, so if it's you, then it's just about being mindful. If it's like you're doing it because you're clingy and you want more attention, then you have to think, why am I clingy? You know, what's the cause of it? Like, what's the root of the issue? And if you can solve the root, like, oh, I don't certain things is just like, you're gonna have to work on yourself. Like, If it's because you feel lonely and you want to always be in like voice communication and like that sort of stuff with people, then um, it's one of those things where there is no simple answer or like simple solution. There has to be like human relationships in all of their facets are about compromise, meeting in the middle, or maybe sometimes doing things that you don't personally like for the benefit of others. Well, let's try to. You can just not jump. If we use like a different sort of social example, but like example with, let's just say, um, let's just say, I don't know, you bought me something in League, right? Let's just, I don't know, you bought me a skin because you wanted to do like the old joke, but then you instantly like again, then you regret it, and you're like, I didn't mean to buy it for you, but I've done it, so can you please give me my money back? The joke is over. So, in a way, you're putting me in a situation where I'd be forced to spend money that I probably didn't want to. So that'd be kind of, that'd be frustrating. Now, I'm just using this as an example, as like the form of like, I would feel bad that you spent money you don't want to. So in a way, I'd be guilted into giving it back, if that makes sense. Now, going back to your example, or like your situation with whatever you're saying to, you know, make the girlfriend feel like she's being guilt tripped. Why am I fat rolling? Oh, because I can't wear the armor without runes. To the point where she's now been kind of threatening me or warning me, where if I don't finish a sentence, she would stop. I don't get it. Oh man, this was a fucking good armor too. Fuck's sake. Fine, I can't wear it, right? What else can I wear? That's fine, I guess. Oh. Yeah. For that, just don't. If you want to do a gift, do a gift. Right, that's one of those things. But it's like, I don't get the whole, if you don't finish a sentence, she'd stop talking to you. Like, what? Do you finish your sentences halfway like that? I'm confused. That doesn't really make sense. Something I said to her that would make her completely... But again, that doesn't... Because, okay, so not finishing a sentence is me stop... So basically me stopping halfway through a sentence. So, like, that's where I'm a little confused. Alright, chase me in the open. I don't want to deal with you and the dog. Yeah, sit the fuck down, bitch. I'll explain. About the armor, right? Really, all of that for a fucking perfume bottle? Whatever. So, I have these things called grants the blessing of the unequipped great runes. So, in this game, basically when you kill a boss, you get essentially their essence that you can equip. And when you use this thing, depending on... Sorry, depending on the rune that you have, it's gonna have different effects. With that in mind, when I have the rune effect, with this particular one, I get basically all of my stats get a big boost, like by 5. So it kind of allows me to wear armors that I normally wouldn't be able to. It gives me more defensive stats, etc, etc. So, problem is, the moment I die, I lose those stats. So it's like basically the moment you die, you lose that benefit, and you can't regain it unless you use this sort of finite resource. Which in turn, when you're wearing an armor that's like way beyond its limit, means I fat roll. Which makes me sad since it's a good armor, but it is what it is. I guess it just means I need to invest more stats into endurance, which again, fucking sad for me since I'd much rather be investing in damage. Since I already feel like I'm underleveled. Like, I don't feel like I do nearly enough damage. Oh, another boss copied across. With a shit ton of ads, mind you. Alright, bro. We're here for it. It's alright. We cyberbullies up in this bitch. Suck your mom. No. We wish not die. Hey, yo, Mimic, my guy. Fuck him up. Fuck him straight in the pussy. Look, I have adopted a bit of a policy. If I fought a boss 3+ times, if I fought a boss 3 times and above, I summon. And considering this boss has just been turned into a regular enemy, no, we just summon for that bitch. Steroids. Yes. Yes! Oh, by the way, that summon is literally me. It was so OP they had to nerf the shit out of it because it had literally your stats, but it never ran out of magic. So essentially, if you are a magic user, it would spam fucking spells, bro. So they had to nerf it, make it dumber, make it do less damage, because it did 1-to-1 damage, man. It like soloed bosses for a lot of people. There are clips out there that people just summon themselves, and they just go and fucking have go to the toilet and let the summon beat the boss. It's fucking hilarious. One week. She still wants to be with me relationship because how madly she's in love with me. Then I ask her why she does love me. She just responds with, "Oh, this looks like a boss, bro, like a bitch." Um, please tell me there's. Wait, that's not a boss. Suck your mom. Uh, hang on. I'll reply in just momento. Ayo, 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 beach. I'm afraid to fucking touch that wall. Be wary of left. Sealed by Morgoth the Grace Given. So I guess this is sealed by a boss. A bitch. Right, my dude, I'm not quite sure what to say to your thing. Like, the only real sort of answer and reply is try to not guilt trip as much. Be mindful of what is considered guilt trip, and if it's something you're doing intentionally and you know you're doing it, work towards actively not doing that, because that human care is not an infinite sort of resource. Like, people will get annoyed and patience will run out. So if you want to maintain that relationship, you got to not do what you're doing, because there's a limit to how much people will take. Now, as for the why she wants to be, is it a bad thing that people want to be in a relationship with you in that particular instance? No. So, no point in questioning it. Um, where in the flipty fook am I supposed to go, man? Hey, yo, bro, you shamed me, bro. You made me feel like a common whore. You're like, bitch is using summons. How could he? He basically called me a pussy straight to my face, bro. What you mean? What the fuck do you mean, bro? I ain't no bitch. If it's not that much, if it's only been a week, people will tolerate it. But if you continue doing it, it will stop. It's something to be aware of, essentially. I kind of want to summon someone just so they can guide me to where I'm supposed to go, and then I kick them out. I'm super tempted to pull this shit. Because I feel at this point I'm running into actual fucking circles. Maybe. Hang on. Could this be a David Big? No. I, okay, never mind. Maybe. Maybe. No. Maybe. No. Maybe. 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 Okay, this is not Prince of Persia, sadly. We can't bounce off walls. And then he did a jump attack. Straight in the pussy. And then he said, Nitoryu, yai, Rashomon. Itorio yai. Shishitsun sun. Shishitsun sun. Shishitsun sun. Suck your mom, bro. My One Piece homies will know exactly what I just said. No. You actual fucking snitch, man. Oh, I want to call you something, but it's not politically correct. That she wants to make this relationship work, because in the past her relationships would always end in 4 to 6 months, but ever since she's with me, it's been now 9 months. Ah, yes. The issue of young people and their illusion of choice. This is a problem with this sort of Gen Z stuff, where it's like relationships tend to be very brief, because it starts out fun, but then the initial spark goes, as you know, it's chemistry, it just happens, and then the kids are like, well, the relationship should always be fun, I guess I should search for a new partner, and they just bounce. So, suck your mom. Suck your mom as well. Hey. Okay, we've made it. Oh, I'm gonna use a rune arc. And we're gonna switch to the sexy armor. Rudon! 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 Spark is a thing that's part in general relation. It's just human biology. Like everything you start off, it starts off super fun. Straighten us! Suck! Hey bro, I always need more Steam games. I'm just gonna say, just in case, if don't gift unless you're prepared not to get a refund, because you won't. I'm just gonna put this in the universe, my guy. Alright, let's I'm gonna suck on some souls because I need to level. Okay, I need to suck on more souls. Exactly. My dude Egro got it, bro. He got it. He knows what's up. But yeah, like joking aside, it's actually one thing that is like interesting is relationships are less 50-50 and it's more like 100% commitment of each side. It's like you're never gonna get something to work if you only commit 50% of yourself into it, right? So rather than thinking of relationships as a 50-50 deal, it should be something that's like you look at it as 100-100. You give 100% of yourself and you expect the person to give 100% of themselves to it. I don't like the situation, like, at all. But we need to ask ourselves, am I a bitch? Camera doing some funky shit. Suck your mom! Hey yo, beach! Hey yo, beach! Hey yo, beach! What happened to your knee, bro? You used to be an adventurer like me, huh? Until you got my dick in your... I'm gonna stop. Yeah, blow these pipes. I need to stop, bro. I need to be fucking stopped. Okay. I see, I see. um... I don't know if I should, and to be honest, there are not that many games on my wish list that... I mean, there are... hello, dungeon boss. Dead! Like the bitch you are! So in all seriousness, I mean, there are... Obviously, there are some games that I would like to own. I'm not gonna say them just in case for the time being, just because I know you. I don't really like... I don't want you to gift something as a joke and then to instantly regret it, so I'm just gonna keep that to myself. It's mainly to basically protect you than anything else, so don't take it personally. $100 from one is only 50% in a relationship. That only two people can lift. Hey bro, are you trying to call me fat? My man. Like, I know I need to lose some weight, but damn, dude, you don't need to attack me on such a personal level. Fucking relax. Look at this. Look at this. See, this is what you call a beta male virgin waiting behind the corner like a bitch. It's okay. I have a really bad feeling that a fucking Erdtree is about to spawn on my ass here. Or like an ulcerated tree spirit. Here's the thing. I don't want someone to gift me shit that's forced, or like something that I've incentivized by making stupid jokes. Like I like making those jokes because I like to pretend that I'm a fucking ego. But on the other hand, um, I'd rather people be conscientious of the financial situation. So if they do gift something, it's genuine. It's not something that's being forced, guilted, or anything along those lines. A gift should be something that's genuine, that's something from the heart, and something that you don't expect someone to. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. So this is the table, but what, like a previous version? Huh. Am I gonna find the fucking shit eater here? Okay, let me heal just in case. Okay, I gotta be careful. There's a good chance there's something that's about to jump on my ass. Seabed curse. Man, it's trying to cut you. Hey, yo, bro, relax. Relax, bro. Man's moving. Madness. Man's moving. Mad. You played ranked? How did it go? Don't spawn a boss. Don't spawn a boss. Don't spawn a boss. Please, bro. Bro. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Coded sword. Okay, that's actually an item description that I'd like to read. Hidden sword once granted to the tarnished of the Round Table by the Two Fingers. A formless cipher comprises its blade, which deals holy damage no shield can repel. Champions would gather at the Round Table in days long past when the Two Fingers were masters of oration, their flesh yet full of vigor. Unblockable blade. Imbue the cipher blade with light expand. I'm gonna guess this is a faith. Yeah, faith weapon. Interesting. So is the Round Table that I go to like in the past or something? Entered and flamed the shit out of people he's bronze to. Bro, I'ma just tell you this. If you want to play ranked and you want to win, don't play with people who are toxic and tilt easy, because they tilt and they start playing bad, and your chances of success or wins just go way down. So you're hurting your chances. Don't play with people that you know you're better than. You want to play with people that are roughly around your skill level. Right. Don't and don't let them basically kind of rope you into more games or like tilt you or like that sort of shit. Like, it's just fuck. It's just a recipe for disaster, honestly. I want to be bronze or iron. Honestly, legitimately getting to iron is quite the challenge. Because to get there, you have to int incredibly hard. Um, but you have to do it in a way where the system has to see it as legit. If the system doesn't see it as legit, it will get you banned. Believe it or not, Iron 4 accounts are incredibly valuable, just because the legitimate ones are so few and far between. Yeah, they're still like so few and far between that people are willing to pay a lot of money. It's like a collector's item. It's like, I think an Iron 4 account is worth like $200-300 dollars, unironically. Your solo queue and normal queue ranks have nothing to do with each other. So you can be challenger, but if you haven't played, like, let's just say, I'll use my account as an example. Let's just say I have gotten to, how much Jilly Juice do I have? Not enough. So, yeah, like, let's just say my normal MMR is like silver level, like shit tier. And let's just assume that, just want to make sure that a boss doesn't spawn on my ass. Let's just assume I climbed to challenger somehow. Because I haven't played normals, technically I'll still get matched up with the shit tier people, so I'll be a challenger players in like silver games. And it'll be a raffle stomp. Why does it run so goofily, man? Just wanna play Garen. Toxic! Hey yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, my ass do be kinda thick. I can't hate you for that. Hey, hang on a second, bro. I gotta reload. Reload that thing. Alright, we're back in business, bro. Ayo, beach. Ayo, beach, ayo, beach, ayo, beach. I'ma parry your ass. Suck these nuts! Suck these nuts! Suck these nuts! Suck these nuts! Pussy! Straight in the fucking eye. Wait, cool guys don't look at explosions. Cool guys don't look at explosions, bro. Yeah, suck your mom, suck your mom, suck your mom, bro. Oh, that's what the two fingers look like, huh? Oh no, that's a dragon's foot. Never mind. Those ain't no two fingers. That's a toe. Hey, dude. What can I say? Degenerates gotta stick together, my guy. And what am I saying, bro? I mean, was it like, what was that fucking healer anime? Boku no Healer fans appreciators gotta stick together. How the fuck am I meant to get there? Okay, so I recently went and opened the manga just because I wanted to see what's happening in Wano, and I saw madness, my guy. I saw fucking madness. I was not ready. I was not ready for the events that transpired. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm hyped. I actually really like that particular thing. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna be catching up on the manga very soon. I'm gonna like go on a mad readathon. Interestingly, it has divided the fan base, and I want to read why. I want to see what's happening because the fan base is split, which is very interesting for me. Because when I saw that event, I was super hyped for it, but apparently the fans are not. Hello, motherfucker. Goodbye, motherfucker. There's a lot of you. Yeah. There's a big divide with the fans. Some people think it's great, which I personally do because it's returning One Piece to the roots. Because if you look at older stuff, Luffy's a goofy character. He was never like the edgelord that he kind of ended up becoming with the, as the show kind of progressed. Luffy was a goofball, and it fit his character. It's what made him likable. It's what makes his crew like him and all of this sort of stuff, right? So it fits thematically with who he is. You know, I don't want to spoil it just in case Jimothy wants to get the or like, well, John wants to not get spoiled. But yeah, it's like, it makes sense. I like it. I like where it's going. I also like the implications of the things. I'm like saying the most vague shit. I'll use the keyword that they used: freedom. I like that the ultimate power that this provides is freedom, because it again ties into what Luffy has always said. He never wanted to become the Pirate King for money, for power, for whatever. He just said the Pirate King is the freest person in the world. And what is the fucking fruit and like the thing, right? It's freedom. It's like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. That's so cool. And here's the thing. This shit has been low-key teased. If you start looking back at things... That's a fucking lie. This shit has been teased since fucking Skypiea. You know, they talk about the drums of liberation and... Yeah, actual death. Drums of liberation. And that whole... Like, it's been hinted at quite consistently. And it's the same shit with Awakening, right? When they introduced Viva cards, however... that's one of the few things I can't really pronounce in English well. Vivicards. Vivicards? Basically the fucking life essence cards. When Ace gave that piece of paper, it was a throwaway thing. No one knew, no one had a fucking clue what that paper was. Oh my goodness. Suck your mom. Suck your mom. Suck your mom. And then, right, that very same piece of paper became the leading plot device for basically 2 arcs. And the fucking the Marineford war arc finished with the burning of that piece of paper. So, you know, same shit with Awakening. Fruit Awakening was hinted way fucking earlier. It was hinted in Impel Down when they introduced the fucking prison guards, and they said, oh, they're awakened Zoan users. Their healing power and etc. is like massively increased. So no one batted an eye at what the fuck Awakening is until later. And then in the same arc, they introduce a Paramecia user like Magellan. Okay. Not what I wanted to do. I really don't like the fucking dodge delays, man. Yeah, that's fine. I almost first timed him. If I just had like a little bit more healing, it would have been okay. You can spoil it. Okay, so basically Gear 5 got introduced, and it's Luffy's fruit is not a paramecia like we thought. It was a Zoan, a mythical Zoan. Let me unequip. Okay, now I can use the armor. This is a boss armor. So when you kill the boss, you can buy it. So yeah, like Magellan, I shouldn't call him Magellan. But like Magellan's fruit allowed him to poison people, right? And cover himself in poison and make the poison Hydra. But they didn't say that his second stage was awakening until we started to think about it later with Don Flamingo and basically him talking about what fruit awakening is. So, you know, Magellan's red form. If you can not be a fucking twat for like 2 seconds, I'd have... Oh my god, action queuing is so horrid. You're not dead?
He's not dead!
Oh my god, that fucking inch of health. No, it's not even an inch, it's like a millimeter. Fuck me dead. How many souls did I lose? Was it like... Essentially... I mean, I can try it. But generally speaking, no, because I do the same amount of damage, but in a basically a faster time. But let's try it. Alright. So 2 hits deal 568. Let's try 2. So for less time I do the same damage. I guess I need to abuse jump attacks more. I really hate these fucking attack delays. Whatever. $25k cells? Ah, it's nothing. 25k is literally nothing. It takes me 85 to level, so we don't care. So yeah, like Magellan's red form influenced the environment, and if he touched one person with the poison, it spread, which is awakening. Or actually, earlier versions of awakening that was introduced that no one even thought about is how Ace, for example, stopped the snow in Drum Kingdom. He showed up, and for the duration of his day, or like time that he spent there, it didn't snow in a country where it always snows. So his awakening affected the environment to such a degree that it stopped a perpetual fucking weather cycle that existed in that place. It's nice to be stuck in a wall. Whatever. Same shit with Crocodile. Crocodile, for the duration, was it like the 1 or 2 years he lived in Alabasta, or however long he was taking care of Alabasta, it didn't rain a single day. His ability influenced an entire country uh, to the point where it just wouldn't rain by him being there. Right? So, people, like, I don't get it, man. Like, I don't get why people are mad about Luffy's Gear 5 that is basically saying it's the most free thing. And the Gorosei, I guess it's kind of like, how did the Gorosei not know that it's, you know, what the Gum Gum fruit is? But at the same time, it was never pointed out to them that he had the Gum Gum fruit. Like, no one thought to point it out that Luffy had that fruit. At least that's my rationalization of it. It's like, because no one thought it was a notable fruit since they deleted the history of it, so only a very select few people knew what the Gum Gum fruit was. No one would think to bring this up to them because no one else would know, right? Fuck off. Alright. Yay. I guess I can suck on more experience for now. How much money did he give me? 80,000. I guess I can level up once. Yeah, sure, I can accept it. I don't mind. I'm surprised you actually found me. Well done, you. It is indeed. So good of you to point this, to notice this. So let me just quickly show you why. Or not show you why, but... Well, yeah, let me show you why. It's like, David, you are using dex weapons, correct? Yes, good sir. I, in fact, am using dex weapons. Let's look at the stuff I have. So, these are like more strength-based. and weaker weapons that you start with, so nothing particularly interesting. This is a very short sword, so again, small, doesn't do damage, no point in upgrading. Intelligence scaling. Intelligence scaling. Strength, so it doesn't matter. Arcane scaling. I didn't get arcane until I was like level 95. Uh, okay swords, but it's just like mixed, like mainly like more not really specialized damage. Intelligence scaling. Intelligence scaling. Intelligence scaling. Arcane scaling. Faith. Strength, 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 and faith. Hardcore strength, strength, and intelligence. Strength, 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 and intelligence. This is Dex weapon that's usable. This is a interesting Dex weapon, but its ability scales on fucking magic, so my damage would be like severely gimped, at least until I can start speccing into intelligence and buffing my magic damage. I got this weapon like super late, so I didn't really get a chance to upgrade it, so I'm waiting to upgrade, because this is upgraded. Oh no, this is upgraded with regular stuff. Shitty weapon, shitty weapon. Strength scaling, strength scaling. Sorry, dex scaling. Maybe this might, but this doesn't have any special effects or passive effects or like abilities, so useless. Decent mix. Intelligence scaling, faith scaling, and strength. And then we found some other katana types. Could this be intelligence scaling? Intelligence scaling. Strength. Actually, this is a dex-ish weapon. It's all right. I can show you how it works. Not particularly interesting weapons. Strength. Intelligence scaling. Strength again. Strength, and faith. Mad strength, faith, strength and intelligence. Like everything, strength, faith, intelligence, and strength. I've not tried spears. Spears might have decent dex. No, a lot of this is strength again. This is okay. Faith. This is strength scaling A. Oh, this is like a good fucking strength weapon. If only I was going strength, huh? These are strength based weapons again. This has dex, but strength 50-50, strength and faith, strength and faith. This could have been decent, but it probably has sweet spot damage, which means you have to hit it at a very specific angle to maximize. No thank you. Never played with whips. Maybe something that should have been worth me giving it a shot. No. This is arcane scaling. This is faith. Are you seeing a pattern? Essentially, I've kind of been locked out of all of the fucking weapons because I didn't spec into any of the other stats. And I'll explain why I didn't scale into them. You see, I have 40 vigor. A lot of the games, Souls games I've played, I've never really felt like I was forced into getting health as much as I have here. I have spent a lot of money on getting, for one, 50 dexterity. 50 dexterity is a lot of dexterity. Now, I know now that basically the soft cap for everything is 60 rather than the previous 40. This wasn't communicated to me in any way, shape, or form about the soft fucking scaling. This is just some nerds that have like sweated through the game to kind of find this out. God bless them. God bless the fucking sweat and tears that have gone into like finding this out. But in essence, um, I soft cap out at 60. Now I can't invest money to get 60 because I get one shot by everything. So when I got 50, I started to pump my shit into health, vigor. I've never had to get so much vigor. Like usually before I would get it to this point just because I was like, I don't want to die as much and I don't want to heal as much. So it was nice to have, but it never felt essential. Endurance, again, nice to have, never felt essential. I've also never before had to put money into like mind, sorry, this like the shit that allows me to use abilities, because it never felt like I needed to use abilities like essential. It is essential. I fucked myself the entire game out of fun because I didn't think to basically center my entire build around Ashes of War and abilities. Let me show you. First of all, I'm not even gonna look at how many summons you get. Tell me this game is not balanced around summons when like 50% of the fucking rewards you get across anything is summons, or alternatively, abilities. I have maybe bought, just because I knew like I wouldn't see an NPC, I'll say I've bought 15 abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Anything past this is rewards. Like, look at how many fucking abilities I've gotten. I've probably bought less. I'm just trying to be a bit more like, you know, up there with my estimates. Like, look at how I cannot use this shit. Everything is X'd out. This is useless to me. All of this shit worthless to me because I don't. And then look at this is extra shit. These are the faith abilities. Look at how much shit I have. Look, bro. And then you get like this shit, Ashes of War as well. Most of them are useless. Most of them are so shit. There's like, let's just say 10 ish, like 10, 15 that are really good and the best at everything. Everything else is dog ass trash. I mean, I've bought a chunk of them as well, but it's like a lot of this shit is useless, man. So, and then talismans as well. A lot of these are fucking dog. They're like so garbage. A lot of these are based around mana or like ability, like magic builds. Worthless to me. I don't utilize anything like any of this shit. Use charge attacks. If I stagger an enemy, it is way more profit for me to keep hitting him with the katanas because A, I'll deal more damage than my critical strike, because my critical strike to bosses and stuff would deal 800, and if I stagger something, I'll deal like 2,000 or like 2,500 to it with just attacking, and I can inflict my bleed, which does like 20% of their maximum health. So no point to me ever engaging with the stagger system, so fuck me. I have been locked out of anything fun and interesting the entire fucking game, so I'm stuck fucking spamming this the entire fucking time. It is so mind-numbing. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. But it's just been such a painful experience for me. Because it's like, these are weapons I started in the beginning of the game, and it's just, I want to experience some cool shit. The problem is, it's essential for me to maintain, so if I go like a mixed build, I will have to sacrifice stats. Like, I can't sacrifice endurance because I'm gonna have to then use shittier armor, which means I get more easily one hit. I can't sacrifice health because the minimum is 40. The minimum right now, if I don't want to be two-shot, or one-shot actually, because now I can be basically two-shot if I don't spam heal. I need 40 plus vigor to actually do anything past this point in the game. Everything I deal with will smack my ass into, like, outside of the realm. I'll just insta-die, so Vigor I can't sacrifice. If I want to use the core abilities, I need more mind so I can spam it. So I need to sacrifice endurance, but then I need to sacrifice dexterity. Like maybe like I can remove whatever points I put into strength. But like I'm so limited until New Game Plus. It's so dull for me. I'm sorry, I went on a huge rant. And of course, I can't see your Steam wishlist. I might have, I might have privated certain things on my profile, just because I've been on some forums shit talking the game on Steam. So people might see my Steam library and all of that sort of stuff, and they might be toxic. So just to avoid toxicity and bullshit, I might have privated some things, man. Nothing. Hang on. Stagger system, so fuck me. I have been locked out of it. Ah, yes. Me saying the naughty naughty. So I know that a particular sword exists. I just don't know how I get it. That scales on arcane. I'm tempted to look it up. So I can get it. So maybe I can have some fun that way because I know it exists. But yeah, I'm just a little sad that I've been using the same weapon the entire game. You used my Twitch name. What, Dank LTD? Huh? What? What is this bullshit? What you talking about? Hmm. A lot of these finger readers have died here. Wait, why am I fat rolling? Why the fuck am I actually fat rolling? Hello? What? What? Did he debuff me or something? Blessing of the Earth Tree, another spell. Me happy now. Ow. Oh my god, man. I don't know what's happened, but I think I've like split my ass from shitting too hard, and like every time I sit at a particular angle, it's like... it stings. Why on God's green earth am I fat rolling all of a sudden? Wait, were you a single spawn? Nice. Yo, Wagwan. But why? Ayo game, what the fuck happened? Like 2 minutes ago I wasn't fat rolling and all of a sudden I'm fat rolling. You fucking what, mate? Oh my god. No way. No fucking way. Wow. 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 One fucking talisman was enough to make me fat. One of these fuckers was like, "Ayo, beach, you're fat now." You can't make this shit up, man. Oh, by the way, enhances critical hits is like a 15% buff, maybe 20. Okay, I'm gonna try this, but it raises the amount of damage I take, so this is probably like risky ass shit. Man, how the fuck am I supposed to get there? So, does it have a map system where it shows you where you need to go? Yes and no. It has a map, but it doesn't have any sort of guidance. So, just like any other Souls game, you need to figure out where you need to go by yourself. And for a lot of newer players, it's like a giga noob trap. Okay, that's death. Since well, let's just say what the game tells you and pushes you towards going is the worst thing the game can tell you to do, and it's like the game's way of tricking you into dying a lot in a cheap way. So a lot of players would kind of go the intended route and get fucked by the game, like severely. As I did, as most people did. I'm not even... But yeah, like, it leaves you directionless and just sets you and just says explore and hopefully find your way around if you listen to like the vague NPC dialogues. I have mostly found myself around without too many issues. That won't be everyone. I have played enough of these games to know the rough idea, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I still feel kind of lost. I still feel like the game lacks a certain sense of direction, because it does. I've never felt this directionless in a Souls game. Because and it's just like another one of those things is I'm 77 hours in. usually I'm not only done with a Souls game by this point, I have finished all the DLC, I have finished everything, and I'm probably on a New Game Plus run. Like, the world is so big, but so pointlessly big, because it's like a lot of the shit is empty, meaningless, trivial content. Repeated bosses at fucking like en masse. Like, it's insane. I have fought like 9 or 10 Earth Tree bosses. I have fought 8 fucking dragons that are identical. The only there's I wouldn't say there's a difference, but there is like an added attack. I don't consider that enough of a difference to consider them a new enemy type or a new fucking boss. I have fought basically I have fought a lot of bosses 5+ times. Certain bosses become common mobs. It's really frustrating to see an enemy that you see in this part of the world show up in this part of the world, and it does. It's like the only difference is here their uniform is green and red, whereas here the uniform is yellow.
Huh, but they have an extra attack as they raise their sword and they summon lightning. It's thematic, David.
Suck your mom. It's not. It's just a copy-pasted enemy because they're fucking lazy. A lot of the fucking shit is copied from old games, so it was literally someone pressed Control C, Control V into this fucking game. How was this 6 years in fucking development? Can someone explain this to me? 6 years in development to reuse 80% of fucking assets from before. Anything that's new is also reused a stupid amount of times because the world is needlessly big. So their only way to fill it without creating new shit is to just copy, paste everything across the entire map, which leaves you feeling like you're facing the same 5 enemy types for the 70 fucking hours, and it's boring. It's like, oh, the same night that, fuck it, I will show, I'm not gonna talk out my ass. I will use examples. We here at David like empirical or evidence-based arguments. I will provide evidence. Actually, let me remove this so we make it fair. I don't want to take extra damage, just so here we are. Ayo beach. Alright. So okay. So I've taken a lot of hits, right? Hang on. Let's just make sure I don't die. I basically kill everything with one hit. Again, just to prove a point. Here we go, and I'm gonna left hit a lot of them. Bonk. Bonk. Okay, this is a bigger one, so it's gonna take a little bit more. With your delayed ass fucking attacks. But like whatever, I can tank his shit, right? Bonk. Okay, I didn't get like the full swing on him. Alright. Oh, and hello dogs. So let's go to an endgame area. Actually no, hang on, let's do it sequentially. So this is this part of the map. Actually, I know these enemies are not showing up. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. We saw them. Alright. Multiplayer is basically the same as it always has been. You have, like, if you've beaten, or if you've not beaten a boss in an area, you can summon players that will help you or essentially play the game for you. which summoning turns it into easy mode. Which now, in essence, you don't even have to worry about summoning players, since you have like 20 million billion quadrillion Pokemons you can summon, most of which are useless, but the ones that are good are way too good. PvP, awful. It's still the same broken, buggy mess that it always has been. There's a community of about 5,000 people that keep the PvP alive because they have no fucking lives. Fight me on that. But I will die on that hill. PvP in this game is broken and it doesn't work. Oh, would you look at that? It's literally the same enemy type. Only this time it does quadruple the damage. And apparently his attacks phase through me. Okay, let's just make sure I don't die a stupid death. So 2, 3 attacks to kill him now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm not gonna tank you forever just because I can't be bothered. Let's attract a single dog. Previously, I would one-shot dogs. Okay, hang on. So it takes me 2 hits to kill them. Let's see how much damage it does. Look at how much damage it does now. Consider I have a lot of health and defensive stats. But isn't it really silly to see the exact same enemy from, you know, when you're 5 hours in to when you're like 70 hours in, right? Let's go to the first fucking camp that you actually go to, which is here. No, it's not. I lied. No. There we go. I wouldn't want to play the game. Honestly, I'm kind of forcing myself through. How much damage do you do, good sir? Basically nothing. I mean, it makes sense. I'm high level, so this is what it should be like right now. Right? It makes sense. This is acceptable because my level... let's just go here. You know, my level is 118. Like, yes, this makes sense. Okay. It's very important that we see the big enemy as well, Mr. Big Knight. Alright, so we get the point. We've seen the enemies. I kind of want to de-aggro them now. Go away, dogs. So once again, we go in pretty much to any area, really. I would be genuinely upset that I've lost the data because I wouldn't want to put myself through playing all of this Elden Ring again. So look at where we are on the map, comparatively speaking. And hello, Let's have a quick look at his uniform. Now it's yellow. All of a sudden, he tanks a lot of damage. Let's see how much damage he does to us. Quadruple. Let's get rid of them real quick. Goodbye. Let's go to Khalid. Where was it? Oh, no. It's not in Khalid. It's in here, Volcano Manor. But it was... there. Alright, fuck it. I'll just... I'm doing a bit of a guess here. You're gonna have to bear with me. No, that's actual Volcano Manor. Let's try here. I can kind of explain why I did it. Why I removed the whole sub thing. For one, 50% of your money is basically given to Twitch. Okay, that's the wrong location for my example. But the bears and these monkeys, you can see them in the beginning area. I can go out my way to find them, but it is what it is. Right, so if we go up here, more monkeys. I think there's monkeys here as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go away. I'd really rather not die to this dumbass enemy that just killed my horse. There's also like a million inconveniences. When your horse is killed and I summon it, I know the cost. I don't need you to ask me every single time if I want to. I've made the decision to summon it, which means I want to pay the cost to summon it again. Why is it so inconvenient every time? It's beyond me. Anyway. Okay. If I can't find it, you might have to take my word for it, but know that there is... Actually, you can see it down there. So yeah, like, generally speaking, it's more worth your money to PayPal than sub in the grand scheme of things. Let's just make sure I don't fall to death. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but that is literally the same enemy type that we just saw, only again in yellow uniform. Yeah, there you go, it's cleared up a bit now. There is an area in here that has them in a red uniform. I'm not invested enough to find it, but you're gonna have to take my word that it exists. This area has the same zombies that you see across the entire fucking map. I'm not even gonna bother. And once again, let's just come here. The point I'm trying to make, and I know this has gotten super obnoxious on my end and like seemingly nitpicky, but look, it's the same night. Let's just get rid of these two fucks, because I know they're gonna do damage as well. Like, they should be doing, like, again, they've just quadrupled their damage, and defensive stats. So, hello, buddy. Let me just heal, because I know you can pretty much clap me. So, we're outside of the castle, we face this enemy. Let's just go inside the castle now. You don't. You used to have to, in previous games. So in 1, you rarely had to do it, but eventually you had to do it because they would wear out. Now, I can hit as many walls as I want, they will never wear out, so... that's something, I guess. Let's go here. Hit me. As you can see, his damage is even higher than the previous guy. So, even though it's not necessarily true, and the game has a chunk of unique enemies, which, by the way, again, a lot of them are reused from older games, so to me they don't feel unique. Anything that's new is reused a stupid amount of time. Anything that's not new has been reused, or I say not new, a lot of enemies have been reused from previous games. For example, the Erdtree is a boss, the starter boss, the Asylum Demon, copy-pasted in the game here, only, even though that was an intro boss in those games, sorry, not those games, in Dark Souls 1, and that boss is one of the few bosses that was reused multiple times. So you see the Asylum Demon 3 times in Dark Souls 1. That is a negative point towards the game. It's a blemish. The second time you see it, it's possible because he's a bit different, but again, mostly the same kit, they've just added more nonsense to it. It took away from the game's uniqueness. And when it was repeated a third time and it was just a blind copy paste of the second time you see it, it made it worse because it was not okay. But in this game, that same boss has been repeated here 13 times. You see the same boss 13 times. 1, 3. Double digits. How is this okay? It's reused over and over and over and over and over again. And that's the fucking theme of the game. Just reused assets, reused assets, reused assets. But people suck this game's dick, bro. They're like, oh my god, greatest game of all time. There's so much innovation. It's just, I'm just sitting here thinking, what the fuck are these people smoking? Where is this innovative game that changes everything? Where is this brand new experience? You know, the brand new way to experience Souls games, man. Like, where is that? What are they playing that I'm not? And how do I get to play it? Because I would love to play this unique game. It sounds awesome. It's just a great shame that I don't have the same copy as these people. So for me, this has just been nothing but a disappointment, honestly. And a painful one at that, because this game has the potential for greatness. That's very sad. Thanks for letting me know. I'll update it now. Good man. That's a well done me, I guess. It goes to show how much attention to detail I pay sometimes. Well done, John. But yeah, like, I don't want to rant. It's just something that I can't stop noticing because it is very blatant and in my face. Wait, I'm back here. Wait, am I back somewhere I've been before, or is this a new area? This, I think we've been here before. Or maybe not. There is one new mechanic that I don't even utilize because I'm not playing around it. Oh, this is a new place. Oh, hello. Oh, for fuck's sake, a reused asset. Phenomenal. And he does 1,000,000 damage. And anything that is new, a lot of the challenge, because again, the game mostly revolves around dodging. And they fucked up the dodge, so now it feels like delayed. Nice. Oh, would you look at that? Another spell. Because bosses are so fast and your dodging feels awful. Well, your dodging is awful. You're left not being able to react dodge or dodge on reaction. You have to literally learn the perfect timings, and it just cheapens a lot of the bosses and a lot of the encounters. It makes them feel worse than they should be. And that's not how it should be. That's not why we all of us fell in love with Souls. No. Oh. You forget to change your game. Yeah, I should be a mod. I respect the hustle. Oh. Listen, the reason this game rubs me the wrong way is it feels lazy. It is lazy. It was allegedly in development for 6+ years, but it looks like something that they could have shit out in 2 or 3 because of how much shit they've copy-pasted and reused. Reusing an asset means you don't spend any extra time developing said asset. It's just reused. That's like... I'm not gonna explain it. I'm not gonna be pedantic, but you get the point. No extra time was spent to develop it in any way, shape, or form, so I'm not gonna sit and pretend like it was very hard to Control C, Control V. Because again, this game graphically looks the same as Dark Souls 3. I can launch Dark Souls 3 right fucking now to show that point. It doesn't look very different. Like, the whole aesthetic is very similar as well. So it leaves you feeling like you're playing Dark Souls 3 visually. Gameplay wise, it plays a lot like Dark Souls 2 in a lot of the worst possible ways. So it's just sad, man. It is just genuinely sad because this could have been something phenomenal, and it's not. How much money do I have? 18,000 souls. Doesn't matter if I lose them. Let's try. I wonder how much extra damage I take with this. Oh, hello.
Graceless, tarnished.
New phone, who this? Margit again.
What is thy business with these thrones? Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess.
I love the
Rani.
Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls so much.
Willful traitors. All. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgoth, last of all kings.
At least they animated your lips. Okay. Why the fuck did he still do damage after I killed his ass? Huh? You fucking what, mate? You fucking what, mate? I mean, I guess I first timed him, that's something, right? I killed him, but I died, but I count that as a first time.
Tarnished. Thou art but a fool. The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are
It's like 780 or like 900 and something. I'm not sure.
None may claim the title of Elden Lord. Thy deeds shall be met with failure, just as I.
I'm a little sad about the death, but okay. Alright, let's go. Refusal. None may enter the Erd tree. Okay. The fact that there's still a boss fog there means something. Hello.
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you.
Sure, girl.
You were unable to enter the Erd tree, no?
Yes, that is correct.
Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act.
Sure.
So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants.
Okay.
Then I can set the Erd tree aflame.
Bit of a pyromaniac, that's kind of sexy.
Down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Sure.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principle.
Oh shit, I interrupted the bitch. No. Whatever.
I wish to journey with you once more.
That's fine.
To the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountaintops of the giants.
Sure.
Then I can set the Erd tree aflame and guide you.
I'll look
down
at the
the
messages in a
path
second. I just
to
wanna
becoming Elden Lord.
pay attention here.
I wish to journey to the Flame of Then and guide you.
I guess that's all she has to say. Okay, so really, so there's like a few. So there's three mechanics that were introduced new in terms of combat that are supposed to change gameplay. One, well, this is a copy-pasted mechanic from Dark Souls 2, but it's power wielding. It's essentially this. You couldn't do this sort of stuff in Dark Souls 1. You can't do it in Dark Souls 3, basically. So you can equip two of the same weapon in different hands, and they get their kind of like own moveset. It's a nice mechanic to have, but it's copied from other games, so I'm not going to call it a new mechanic. In fact, it's limited because Dark Souls 2 had a strong attack, which this doesn't. Different story, doesn't matter, right? I understand why they had to remove it, because they want... their entire game is focused around Ashes of War. Or basically these special abilities, which I'm gonna show here. This, this shit. Right. So, I understand why they don't have the strong attack string. It's a shame. But it's an understandable downgrade because they wanted to focus on this. These are not new. Previous weapons had them. They've just added a bunch of them. And they've copied assets from older games into here. I can show that in YouTube videos and just like show them side by side. No point. What's another mechanic they've introduced in terms of gameplay? This. Literally this. So you can jump attack. This is a newish mechanic. Before, you would fall down and you would do this kind of clunky power attack, so your character would kind of drop like an axe when they fell down. It was clunky. Most of the time it worked, but when it didn't, it was really frustrating and annoying. They removed certain mechanics, like before you could do like forward an attack, and they would do their own sort of attack strings, so you'd have like extra inputs which you just don't have anymore. I don't understand why they were there, but it's like they removed a lot of these new attacks to make them into like these arts of war or whatever, right? A bit shit, because you had a kick ability which is now an entire fucking ability that costs a resource to cast. Doesn't matter. So people and you can stagger bosses more. So you add stagger with jump attacks like this. When you strong attack, it adds to a stagger meter. Everything in the game is staggerable, and you can stagger them with charged strong attacks. If you stagger them enough, they enter a parryable state where you can just go in, stab them, and do critical damage. Is it worth it? In my humble opinion, most of the time it's not, because I don't know other people's builds. I'm gonna guess it does about 2 times the damage, or 1.5 times the damage. So if my attacks do 100 damage, then the crit will do, I don't know, like 200, 250. So it's a nice multiplier, but not enough. And late game, you end up doing more damage than your crits. So now, if I critted an enemy, or like I do about 1,000 damage. But if I stagger an enemy, I will do 3,000 damage by spamming this shit, if not a lot more. So I out damage crits, so they're almost worthless to me. If I can crit a boss and the boss just AFKs there long enough, it's more profit for me to just hit him blindly, because I do a lot more damage. Anyway, so crits, it's nice that you can crit bosses now more. I mean, you could do it in Dark Souls 3, but it's not a new mechanic. It's been in the game since Bloodborne. It's just more consistent now. Does it do justifiable damage for how? Because this is faster to spam, so unless you're rolling with like an Omega strength weapon and you just spam strong attacks to stagger, it's not worth your time to do it. Like for dex weapons, it's awful. For strength weapons, probably much better. So I'll leave it at that. I'll say strength weapons is better. The horse combat is the third new thing. It's shit. It's clunky. When it works too well, and enemies cannot do anything to you. So you can literally go in, do 1 or 2 attacks, and then go out before they even have a chance to hit you. But when it doesn't work, it's the worst shit ever. It's inconsistent. Your horse sometimes can take 5 consecutive hits and not get destroyed. Other times, it gets clapped by 1 hit. It is the most inconsistent shit. It is very frustrating. If you get knocked off your horse, you stay on the ground for 3 seconds and are super vulnerable, and basically it spells death for you. You never want to get knocked off your horse, because 9 times out of 10, if you're in a late game situation, you die. It's frustrating, it feels cheap, and seemingly it feels like there's no counterplay if the game has decided that your horse's knees are made out of paper that day. There's other stuff that doesn't make sense. I will show the example here. So I really don't want to die, but I think I have a way to show this without dying. Let's find out together. Hey boys, attack my horse please. Okay, so my horse has half health. I'm I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna get my horse low. That's my objective here. See, I took like 3 or 4 hits before, and now they knocked me off 1. It's so weird, man. See, now I took 5, but the other guy just literally. You see this shit. Okay, so my horse is very low. So I'm gonna go and heal, right? Or reset everything, as it works in all of the games. So we're gonna sit down, reset. I'll explain the weapons in a sec. Let's look at how much health my horse has. Oh, it reset this time. It's like another one of those things that's like super inconsistent. So if I die, which I'm not gonna do because fuck that. Fuck it, I don't have a rune, right? Let's get my horse low. Alright. Okay, my horse was at like 30% HP, so I'm just gonna die here. Also, the fact that your horse doesn't have a button to summon it, or like a combination of buttons that's super quick to do, like just instant like that, is really stupid. Like, your horse is an equipable item, so technically, you can not have your horse at times. So, let's just pick up my shit. As you will notice, I died, so everything on me should have refreshed, but my horse, after death, spawns with 0 HP, or the HP that you had beforehand. So every time you die, and your horse is like 200 health left, he will spawn, as you do, like so when you're reset, your horse will spawn with 200 health left, as you saw just now. Why? This is not intended gameplay, for sure. This is just bugged, or like just something isn't working as intended. But it's not good. It is not how it should be. Oh, so what the fuck is marked red on my map? Oh yeah, there's also, there was like a rune here that I could suck on, right? Let me just go suck on that rune. And... oh, motherfucker, where was that room that I'm supposed to go to claim, oh, this is super annoying. Okay, well, okay. So how do you upgrade? Sorry, there are a few blacksmiths. Well, I've only met 2. So there's 2 blacksmiths in the game. Where you go to them. And if you have the resources...
Well, I took youth no matter to lay out your arms.
You go strengthen armaments, and you can strengthen them. The maximum is plus 25. That's really stupid that they are. I'm not even gonna comment. But anyway, so... yeah, before it used to be plus 10. If I look at the rough numbers, they've nerfed the shit out of upgrading your weapons. So now it takes more resources to upgrade them. Because you have to go up to plus 25, and you need to get more rocks to get to plus 25, or like more upgrade material. And it's super inconvenient to do it now. in comparison to the previous plus 10 system. The damage, again, comparatively speaking, is the fucking same. So if I can upgrade boss weapons or legendary weapons, whatever you want to call them, to plus 5 before, now I can upgrade them to plus 10. The damage numbers or the damage amplification is the same. Nothing changes in that regard. It's just more inconvenient to do because you need to go out of your way to collect more upgrade materials than before. Why? I don't know. I guess they wanted to nerf that shit. But are they really? Because I can upgrade quite, like, I've upgraded well enough. Like, it remains unchanged. So what the fuck is the point? Why plus 25? It's so awkward. You can't upgrade armor. They removed that feature since Dark Souls 1.
Greetings. Are you here for...
I don't know why. I don't think they know why. Maybe it's because people would make their armor strong and they would be able to tank them too much damage, and they didn't want their bosses to feel fair. They just wanted their bosses to feel like omega cheap. Good job to them, I guess. Because, yeah, it's essentially just a way to balance the bosses. Like, get them to feel challenging without doing much or much extra. So you can't upgrade your armor, and a lot of systems feel downgraded. Oh my god, where is... bro, we found a special room, and fuck me if I know where to find it now. Oh my god, it's somewhere here. Nope, that's death. Oh, potentially somewhere here, right? Cool. I'll check it out in a sec. Oh my god, apparently that lever did something. Please don't die, please don't die. Thank fuck. Did it open the door? How useless. I don't want to fight you. No, thank you. So, the jump attacks, more often than not, the people say, oh, you can now dodge sweep attacks by jumping. No, you can't. Again, it's one of those things where most of the time it just doesn't work as intended. You will get hit because the bosses like track the shit out of you. So yeah. End of the day, this game just feels like a reskin of previous games. Nothing about it is particularly new, nothing is particularly interesting. Where did I find Divine Bridge, maybe? Could it be? I'm actually super annoyed. Is Pokemon Unite the Pokemon League of Legends game? If you say so, game. Sure. Oh my god, man. It's pay to win. It's fun initially when you start. I think I climbed to what's the equivalent of gold or platinum in there. But then you realize the game is pay to win and it's expensive pay to win too. So, not good. Not good at all. I guess to kind of wrap up everything I've been talking about Elden Ring, the reason I'm so disappointed is the game that came out before it, Sekiro, showed us that they could make a game where they didn't rely a single bit on previous games. Sekiro offered legitimately new combat, or new feeling combat, that is the most active and attentive you ever had to be. Every mechanic had a way to counter it. Every little thing, like someone can do a stab attack, you can step on the stab attack, you know. Oh, I think I remember. I need to go here. I think I remember where I wanted to go. So everything had a form of counterplay, with the exception of 2 or 3 things. But you had to be active. If you got good at the combat, and understood it, and your reflexes were on point, you could consistently do well versus new things you encounter because of the rules that you were playing with. Yes, you might maybe fuck up your timing and everything, but nothing particularly felt. Most things didn't feel very cheap because of how active you could be with the combat. Like everything, it's parries, sweeps were fair. Like if something did a sweep attack, it wasn't like giga bullshit. If something did a sweep attack, you could jump over it and dodge. And not only that, it would add stagger. Everything was staggerable, but it felt much better and much more consistent. And when you did manage to stagger something, it was massive, man. It not only felt super satisfying, it was like basically like the rest of the health bar of that thing was dead. Staggering something felt huge. I really would like to. Whatever. Whatever, I'm not mad. It's just, like, why is the enemy so frustratingly programmed to attack you the moment you heal for no good reason other than to just be cheap and frustrating? This kind of concludes my opinions and thoughts on Elden Ring for now. They basically showed that they could do a much more interesting combat. They could evolve the formula without copy-pasting themselves. So it left me thinking, well, why couldn't you do the same thing here? So that's where I'm at. I personally wouldn't recommend Elden Ring. That feels like an oddly specific thing to say. Okay, luckily there are no dicks flying about, so I'm safe. I see. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Oh, and I can't use the horse here. Sure. Oh my god, let me heal without being a dick. Okay. Okay. Can you not be a cunt, man? Okay. Was that? If you say so, okay? No boobs or pussy. Pussy. David is secretly gay. Nah, man. No! Actually, that's a funny thing. I don't know why guys... I guess because your objective is to get your dick in as many things as humanly possible. From many, like, be it socially, like, biologically, like, many different fucking reasons why, I guess. We just want to stick our dicks in stuff, so with guys, even if you're not gay, it's much easier for you to talk about your dick than anything else. That's my assumption. Don't quote me on that. Oh, you can actually see that on stream. Not fantastic. A common enemy is being used as a boss. And I don't do damage to it. Yeah, fuck you. Literally, if I fought your ass a million times before, I don't give a shit. Suck your mom. I genuinely felt there was gonna be a jump scare there, man. No word of a lie. I thought I should I should get ready to shit my pants. Good question. Maybe it's the culture. NA at the highest levels of play is more focused on Twitch streaming and making money and all of that sort of stuff, so the less it's more of the entertainment aspect than it is the professional esports aspect. Could be culture based. um, I don't imagine it's talent based, but I also don't think they put in as much. It's culture. I'd say that's what it boils down to. Koreans and the Chinese, because they have this like fucking obsession with being the best, and I say being the best. There's basically a bigger culture in gaming and professional esports there than there is anywhere else in the world. So to them, making it as that means that they're willing to sacrifice their health and youth playing 18 hours a day, every day, to get good at the game and sacrifice many other aspects of life just to get to that level. Um, it's just a commitment. You do enough of one thing, you're gonna get good at it. In America and like this part of the world, we're more about well, I'm not gonna say individualism. That has nothing to do with it, so that's my bad there. Um, greatly raises maximum HP. Okay, let's see how much greatly is. Okay, it's a decent chunk. So if no, that's not how much HP I have. 1,877. What about the other rune? The arguably best rune in the game. Ah shit, so when you change runes it... So I get 200 extra health, but here I get extra everything. Okay. So like, culture-wise, in this part of the world, we are all about my way of life. I don't want to, I just don't want to give everything away to the job and this and that. Basically, people want to live. Whereas in Asian countries, they're a lot more willing to commit their entire being into like whatever, right? In this part of the world, no one is willing to play a fucking video game or do anything for that matter 18 hours a day every day for 10 years and not be rewarded for it, because esports, from what I understand, doesn't pay a great deal in the big picture. So people are like, why the fuck would I do that? Like, I want to have relationships, I want to see the world, I want to be alive. They just don't want to enslave themselves to gaming and that being everything of their existence. So when they sacrifice all of that and all they do is play video games in Asia, yeah, they're gonna be better. Simple as that. I'm pretty sure that if people in America and Europe, if they played and committed as much toxically to playing League of Legends, they'll probably be just as good as the Asians and Koreans. They just don't. People in this part of the world just don't want to commit nearly as much to gaming. It is what it is. Okay, this is a brand new area. Um, yeah, I think I'm not gonna explore this area for now. This is for another day. Uh, yeah. Trains people 7 hours a day. Yeah, but for him it's professional, right? When I say professional, like he makes money. It's the same shit with Dopa, right? The Who is the best player in the world? A lot of people are gonna say Faker or like some other dude, and there's a lot of people are gonna say Dopa, but Dopa has been banned from professional esports. um, because he was boosting like a madman, and he was making stupid amount of money boosting. Like I think he was driving like Lamborghinis or something. Like my man was earning was like 100,000 a month from boosting or some shit. Like this dude did not give a shit about like money from professional esports or whatever. He was like, I will get paid boosting bitches, and God bless. But it was consistently like proving that he can climb to like the rank 1 super server in like 2 weeks and all of this sort of shit. So he's arguably the best player, but my man just didn't give a shit. He just wanted to get paid, bro. He wanted that cash money. So it's the same shit with like fucking Tyler 1. Like for him, it's all about money. I don't think he cares that much about reaching Challenger. It helps with his content and like the whole ego thing, that he's good at the game and he can reach Challenger and pretty much whatever he wants. It's actually kind of insane how consistently he's hit high ranks. It's nuts. Like God bless Tyler 1. I love his content, man. Um, but is Tyler 1 world level? No, probably won't be ever, because his biggest focus is making money. And God bless him, he is making money, my guy. He's making dollar cash money. I just want to see if something has opened up in this area. My god, man, you do so much damage and you're so tanky, like 6,000 health. Insane. Okay, so I see that tower over there. Okay, I guess there's literally nothing here. Let's go back to the towers. Let's see if like any of the other portals unlocks anything else. Am I doing something wrong with these fucking things? Because they just spawn me in like pointless locations. My god, the popping in this game is so bad. I am. I'm streaming this on YouTube and Facebook as well. I'm pretty sure you've seen that video before. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He just doesn't play League anymore. He just plays Dota 2 now. Wait, so are these portals literally like just worthless? No way. No fucking way. Are these... No way. I refuse to believe that these teleports are just here for like a throwaway fucking item. No shot and fuck, right? Dota was his primary game. Before, like, he played the first iteration of or like he played Dota All Stars. He came to League when we met. He played it for a while. Then I think both of us started working. We played the game a bit less, and he just kind of moved back to League, I guess. Oh, sorry. Fuck off, game. That was a cheap and toxic fucking death. Oh my god, that's so... What's up, what's up? Johnny Patrao. I'm gonna guess this is just John, right? Wow, those fucking butterflies baited me into death, dude. Fuck. Oh, that's such a tilter. It's kind of funny too, but oh my god, man. Oh, hello. Oh, so this is this island. I see. I swear to God, if... Okay. I was gonna say, if this fucking thing breaks as well. I would have farted in the microphone, but so so was that fucking worthless?
Greetings. Oh, what have we? Very well. Heresy is all thing. Good. Has been restored to its rightful state of harmony. Be mindful not to take for granted the serenity restored by this miracle, and take care never to break a bond again.
Best ASMR farts in the microphone. Yes, man.
You know, it's said that Lord, a famed sculptor of the earth, when he glimpsed the skeleton, and as such, it's... Is there something in...
Alright, I guess I have nothing else to learn from you. For Belfries. Okay, I need to look this up because I can't believe the fucking places these things bring you to are like this worthless. Pointless in Elden Ring. Oh my god, they are pointless. Oh. Wow. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna. How much damage do I deal to you now? Not enough. There should be a bear boss somewhere here. I know that. Or like a cave of sorts. Considering how early game on enemy this is and how over leveled I am, the fact that it's still doing any sort of damage to me and it's like this tanky is unreal. Just goes to show how unbalanced these pieces of shit are, man. Whatever. I just wanna clap the boss bear, see if it gives me anything worth my time. Maybe here. I'm gonna go to bed in a minute. Look at how aggressive this creature is, man. Later on there's a bear with like 30,000 health that like does my entire health bar in 2 slaps. Look at how fast and aggressive this enemy type is. It's unreal. I'm curious, what brought you back to the streams and stuff? Because before you kind of weren't engaging in the content. What changed? Hmm. Why can I summon here? Huh. Weird. I guess you've gone to sleep. That's fair enough. Uh, let's come here and let's fight this boss creature and go to bed as well.
You there? Could you help us out, Cully? You? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me. Why won't anyone look me in the eye?
And there he is. Let me just quickly kick your ass. Ayo Beach.
Could you help us out, Cully? You? What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod turned me into a tree. You were just breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bark. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
Poor monkey.
Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. and so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon.
Sure, buddy.
Right. I'm frightened of them. So I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore.
Which shore, bro? I'll kick their ass for you.
Right.
Monk. Anyways,
This means the Earth Tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me. But you, how will you ever manage to wait? My, oh my.
yeah, the fingers ain't worth shit, bro. Okay. Seems like an interesting weapon. We're gonna try it.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by two names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy. You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Earth Tree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Earth Tree, a sacrifice is needed of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the Rune of Death. You must find kindling, but special for the flame can. Now go let the words.
Sure.
Greetings. Are you here for spit?
Well, I took you from no matter to lay out your arm.
Okay, so interesting.
You. What is it? If you're heading to the Forge of the Flame of Ruin, in the snowy mountaintops of the Giants, you'll need to find the Grand Lift of Road, beyond the Forbidden Region. Or go if you would. Take no heed of cardinal sin. The Two Fingers lost their purpose a long, long time ago. If you're heading to the Forge, you'll need to go if you would. The Two Fingers lost. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the Madame. There are 4 more. Nicola of the Halig Tree, the Honorlord, his twin, Melania, Luna Prince, and Rani is so here that if you should learn any, I'll trade you. We both desire as such.
I know.
Go and unshackle my core. Trapped in this suit, I can clean the pox.
Oh, because they're not the same weapon type, then. Oh man. So in that case, I need to look to upgrade this shield. Wow, I've hit him with like 20 million charge attacks and he doesn't get stunned. If you say so. Wow. It's the first kind of boss weapon that... Oh. I mean, it's not like I lost anything, but I mean... I feel like it's a great shame, but the sword doesn't seem to be much, like the new sword doesn't seem to be much better than my previous setup. Actually, hang on. Okay. Maybe for this particular encounter that sword might be better. I stand corrected. Okay. Okay, enhances guard counters. It's not like I'm gonna use that. Raises attack power. No. I legitimately have no fucking clue what focus does. Raises poise. That's not particularly useful in this situation. I guess critical hit if I get the opportunity. No, this doesn't really benefit me that much. Okay, so I guess there's a chance I hit all four. Oh, not a great chance, I don't think. Suck your mom. Oh, you actually take 3 hits to kill. Jesus H. Christ, that was a hard-ass fucking enemy to kill. My hands are sweating and everything. Not sure if I end up dealing more damage with this. We'll give it a shot for a bit. I'm not sure if it's better than my katana stuff. Actually, how many souls did he give me? 89,000. Do I have anything in my inventory? Maybe I can level up once. I'm not sure. Yay. You know, I gotta say, an impressive amount of no hidden walls is in this game. Whatever. So we killed that annoying ass fucking creature. I guess, as far as I'm concerned, the only real place left to explore is this. But that is for another day. We're at 121. Okay. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys had fun. We progressed. Actually, in 3 hours, we didn't progress very much, did we? Just. Wow. One story boss. That's about it. Ooh la 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 la. Well, be that as it may, we've made some progress. However little it is, we spoke a lot about the game. Well, in any case, we're gonna end it here. I hope you guys had fun. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.